Welcome back! Today, I left my full-frame camera at home to force myself to use the iPhone. I actually really do like using the iPhone for photography. However, I've noticed that when I go out specifically to shoot photos, I always pick a bigger camera because I think to myself, well, what if I need my bigger camera for an epic shot? So here we are at the beach again for the sunrise, and no joke, the moment I saw there were surfers here this morning, I immediately regretted leaving my other camera at home. The reason is because I knew there was no way for me to zoom in for the type of photos I want. So already I'm off to a bad start, but there is a feature I like about the iPhone that you can't do with a bigger camera, and that's the ability to use apps to help make photography more fun. A favorite free app I like to use is Spectra to get a smooth water effect while hand holding the phone. No need for a tripod. Also, the iPhone is a little easier to walk around and take photos of people if you are trying to do street photography. And the iPhone has a lot of free editing apps like Snapseed to edit your photos quickly, which is a nice benefit. All of these photos I used that app to edit. The sky around the lighthouse looked great this morning. I went back to the rocks to get more smoothing of the water type photos. One thing I really dislike about the iPhone is the little green dot that you get sometimes when you have the sun in front of you. I always have to clone that out. But I do like how easy it is to compose a photo with the iPhone. It's very tossable, so it feels like you have a lot of freedom in your movements. Like example here, I saw these people walking and quickly just put up my iPhone in between the railing. The wide angle lens is nice to have. I admittedly don't use it that often. I typically stay with the standard lens. Here's another person. So I walked back over to the surfers, and even though I like these photos, here's where I again remember I regret not bringing my other camera. iPhones are good for chasing vultures. So I walked behind the inlet, and this is definitely the spot to explore because there's no one around except for one guy who is singing very loudly because he thinks he's alone. Here's kind of a classic Florida beach scene with the sand path and the hotels. Now this scene looks great with the water leading your eyes to the lighthouse. I like this composition so much, I'll have to come back with my bigger camera and photograph this again. Because I forced myself to leave it at home. Here's examples of the 3 different lenses on the iPhone without me moving. Here's the telephoto, the standard, and the wide. Walking through the brush, I came out to a nice spot where I wanted to try more water smoothing photos using the Spectra app. And I reached the end of the path where I'm now on the backside of the lighthouse with boats. So all this to say, I do like using the iPhone, and I also regret not bringing my other camera, but you can still get fun photos with the iPhone. So here are some of my other favorite photos I've taken with the iPhone, usually when I'm on walks. Enjoy! Alright, here are the photos from this round. I would say my favorite is number 9 because it's the strongest composition. Number 3 is a close second. So which photo do you like most? Vote by leaving a comment below. Thanks for watching.